This is a crazy day, so we're just going to go with it. Everything keeps twisting and turning. It was running smooth, just like a normal day. Bump, 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 bump. I feel like it's April Fool's, but it's still March 24th. So, it's also April showers bring May flowers. So, like, the whole concept, it's been raining in March. Today is like April Fool's. So maybe, I think Mother Nature's like a couple weeks off here. Something is off. Maybe it's because they made daylight savings earlier that she went a little cuckoo, because it used to come in April, daylight savings. They moved it a month. They moved it a month ahead to March. So I think that everything is on a little bit of a funk. So we have a guest here, but one of his bandmates who's supposed to be here is not here yet. But because the whip ship that we are, we have we're making him sit here and start without his bandmate. So please introduce yourself. You're one crayon instead of
Brian
Box
Dillon.
of Crayons, and now we only have one single crayon
so
out
far
of the box.
Hopefully the other one will arrive momentarily.
And in this day of texting, phoning, have you heard from him? And he's the one I knew.
I called him at 2, and he said,
was the last
he told
time.
me that, yeah.
You think he got
I'm
lost?
I'm not a cell phone or a computer guy, so.
So how'd you call? On a payphone?
No, from home.
Really?
Before I got on the train.
Wow. So introduce yourself.
I'm Brian Dillon.
Brian Dillon. And are you out on that big island also?
No, I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay. So you didn't have too far to go. I mean, it's
Bay Ridge is pretty far in Brooklyn.
Everywhere, yeah.
But the trains did very well today. It was only an hour, so.
That's not bad at all. You can get anywhere in an hour, pretty much. And Box of Crayons. Tell me about Box of Crayons. I mean, you're playing with. I know Fran from various phases of my life.
I really didn't meet Fran till 1989. His cousin brought him. I used to own a business.
That's kind of a long time ago. Hello.
Yeah, but I was playing music in like 81, so.
Okay.
But we both were playing at A7 and stuff like that,
yes,
but.
You didn't cross paths.
Right. But his cousin introduced me to him in 89, and we didn't really start playing together probably till like 91 or 92.
Right.
And we started out just as an acoustic duet. And, actually before that we had a band called 10 Pound Test. But that only lasted about a year. We lost the rhythm section, and then we said, fuck it. I'm
wow.
sorry.
No, you can say that.
We said, let's just carry on without them.
You're not going to get in trouble.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're allowed.
Sorry, kids. Sorry, America.
Oh, well, America's heard worse. I mean, that word is out. I think that it has more, what's the word? What's the word, mister?
I'm not sure.
I think the word's overrated,
Yes, I agree. Words are just words.
I've heard that lately. I hear that they're symbols of symbols. That's what a word is.
These days, words are worse than bullets.
Well, I hope not, because sticks and stones may break my bones.
Now that's the right attitude.
But who can hold that? I mean, it's really the truth. It's like, is that a guitar though?
Yeah.
So why don't you play something?
No.
You won't?
Not without Fran. He won't appreciate that.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry he's late and all, but
I know.
I hope I'm not boring you or anything. Or
Why, you think you're boring?
I don't know.
You're blushing. Oh gosh, that's so funny. And I had DVDs of interviews I've been doing on the road, and of course I thought I had a full house today, but everybody is like April Foolsing, and I didn't bring footage of really cool stuff. I played in Boston this past weekend and did like a bunch of interviews, which could have been on the show today.
We played in Boston.
Where'd you play?
We played in Cambridge at the Middle East.
Oh, that's a great
years
venue.
ago, and we were there. We have a friend up there, a promoter, Nancy Neon.
I know her
really
too.
Nice girl.
Wow.
We played at two places there, like the Freddy's of Boston. I think it was like a basement place.
Nice.
And another cool place.
Oh, that's
so
amazing. I was just in touch with her. I played at a place called the PA Lounge. It was so cool. But I contacted Nancy Neon to see if she knew anything, but it was so short notice, and I ended up wiggling my way in and got a gig, and Death to New England was playing, and they've been here. It was just
cool.
so crazy.
Yeah, we played with
They ended up playing with me.
Oh, very good.
It was fun as can be. And I have footage, and I was going to bring it, but I didn't know all my guests were going to be so kooky today.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Please, don't apologize. But wait, there was something I was going to say.
Fran and Madonna were getting their passports because we're going to Ireland Friday.
To play?
Maybe like an open mic or something. It's more of a vacation. But we are going to play in the street. We're going to busk.
Have you been there before?
No.
So
I'm half Irish.
Are you? So what'd you do on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, we played Connolly's, the one on 14 East 47th.
That must have been crazy.
Yeah, 4 years in a row. It was wonderful.
Wow.
It's all over YouTube.
Wow.
It's all over YouTube.
So what was the highlight of it? Did you drink green beer?
It's always a lot of fun. I was more comfortable this year than ever before. One of my guitars took a header, though, and it's going to need a couple of $100 of repair. But other than that, it was a wonderful time.
That's cool. Connolly's. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's a great room.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. We played the other one, the Club 45, but this one is the one, it's closer to Madison.
Okay.
And,
is it the upstairs?
It's a really interesting, interesting story about how we got the gig.
Tell me.
Fran, we had recorded a record of like all Irish style, half original, half traditional. Fran brought it to them like in the middle of February 4 years ago and said, like, we need a shot. And the guy was like, well, you have to bring us like 300 people at $10 a head. And Fran was like, well, we might get you 30 for free. But the guy was like, well, all right, I'll call you. So Fran got on the train, went back to the ferry. He's on the ferry going back to Staten Island, and his phone rings. And the guy's like, oh, wow, we really like the record, man. We want you to play.
Aww.
So they promised us a certain amount for 6 hours and ended up giving us more.
Wow.
And we've been playing there for the last 4 years. Yeah.
Just you guys?
Well, we're always followed by someone. Like 1 year it was Shillelagh Law. This year it was a Sean or something. The name was unfamiliar. But, yeah, they have music, throughout the day. But, yeah, we have like the noon to 4 or 5 slot for the last couple of years. It's been great.
Wow, that's pretty
Because Fran plays tin whistle and mandolin and banjo and some of his writing is like that Irish style, like, reels and waltzes, that kind of thing.
Right. Well, do you know Fran's cell phone number?
Sure.
What is it?
917.
Let's call his ass.
I shouldn't put that over the air.
Oh, yeah.